What if I told you that one of the most important names on the Bucs defense just got overtaken in a way no one saw coming? And that, at the same time, the coaching staff seems determined to turn this defense into an absolute wall, betting on players who could change everything in 2025. That's right, Tampa Bay fans, the latest updates coming straight from the front office and draft boards include bold decisions, risky bets, and a bit of controversy involving some well-known figures on the roster. Big names are involved, comparisons are flying, and there's a player who could surprise everyone on his very first snap. You won't want to miss a single detail of this story, so go ahead and hit that like button and come check it all out with us. All right, Bucs fans, it's that time of year again. The draft is around the corner, and Tampa Bay's war room is getting their wish list ready like it's Christmas morning. Some teams are going to unwrap exactly what they need. Others? Yeah, they're getting a whole lump of coal. But if there's a GM you trust to come out with something shiny under the tree, Jason Licht's your guy. Dude's been on a heater in the draft lately, and it's time to keep that streak alive. So here's the simulated draft haul from Devin Sanguinet, and let's just say it's defense, and a little more defense. At 19 overall, the Bucs grab Michigan corner Will Johnson. Long, lean, and built for Todd Bowles' scheme, Johnson plays his best when he's eyeballing the QB in zone. He's got a nose for the ball, but sometimes he gambles too much and gets cooked by savvy wideouts. If the Bucs can dial that in, he might just push Jamel Dean for his job and bring some much-needed ball production to the secondary. Round 2, pick 53, Tampa snags linebacker Demetrius Knight Jr. from South Carolina. He's older than most rookies, already has a family, but he plays smart and brings a veteran vibe right out the gate. Great in zone coverage, hits hard, and hey, the guy name drops Levante David as his inspiration. You love to hear it. Knight might not have blazing speed, but he's got the instincts and blitz chops to be a Bowles favorite. Third round? LSU's Braden Swinson, a late bloomer who finally popped in his 5th year with 8.5 sacks. This dude wrecks tackles like they owe him money. Pure pass-rushing juice. Now, can he be more than that? That's the question. But if he hits, the Bucs could have a game wrecker off the edge. In the 4th, Ohio State safety Lathan Ransom joins the party. Think less coverage guy, more missile. He's physical, thrives coming downhill, and could help give Tyke Smith more freedom to roam. He's also a special teams demon. Depth move with upside. Round 5 brings Jackson Slater, a guard from Sacramento State. This guy's got some pop in pass protection and moves well in space, but a late-season knee injury has him flying under the radar. If he bounces back, you might be looking at Ben Bredeson's eventual replacement. And finally, in the 7th, UNLV wideout Ricky White sneaks in as a potential draft steal. He's not the biggest or flashiest, but his roots are crispy. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons say this kid knows how to get open. He won't be WR1, but a reliable WR3 or WR4. Absolutely. So yeah, this mock draft's got the juice, a little risk, a lot of upside, and a big bet on Bowles' defensive vision. Let's see if the Bucs unwrap a few future stars come draft night. Now tell me this, do you think these draft picks show a clear plan, or are things still a little murky? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because what's coming next goes beyond the field and hits the heart of Bucs Nation. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Bucs fans Antoine Winfield Jr. is no longer the highest paid safety in the NFL. Last offseason, Tampa Bay made a loud and proud statement when they backed up the Brinks truck for Winfield, locking him down with a record-setting 4-year, $84.1 million deal. That contract made him the top dog at the safety spot until now. Because the Detroit Lions just outbid everybody and handed Kirby Joseph a monster bag. 4 years, $86 million. That's right, a cool $21.5 million per year, topping Winfield's deal in both yearly average and total cash. NFL Network's Ian Rappaport broke the news, and it's clear the Lions aren't just building, they're building around Joseph. The guy's been a rising star in Detroit, flying around the field and turning heads since he showed up. And now he's cashing in like a premier edge rusher or lockdown corner, signaling a shift in how the league values elite safeties. This move doesn't just bump Winfield from the top of the salary charts, it cranks up the heat on everyone else at the position. Tampa Bay set the bar with Winfield, and now Detroit has pushed it even higher. For the Bucs, it's a reminder of the investment they've made, and honestly, it still looks like money well spent. Winfield isn't just a stat sheet stuffer, he's the tone setter for that defense, the voice in the huddle, and the guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. So yeah, Joseph might now have the bigger paycheck, but in Tampa, Winfield is still the heartbeat of that defense heading into 2025. Honestly, I love seeing Tampa go all in on defense. That's Bowles' DNA. But they've got to be careful not to rely solely on potential. And when it comes to our defensive leader, seeing him get passed up like that stings, even though his value on the field is still enormous. Now it's time for the team to prove that importance isn't just about contracts. If you live and breathe Bucs football like we do, make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay tuned because the next few weeks promise even more twists and turns.